Hello everybody, welcome back to more Elden Ring. Time for us to make a start on Millicent's quest. Now, I'm pretty certain we should be able to defeat Njal either way, so we're going to go ahead and go out into the swamp first, just because I feel like that's the best thing for us to do. We're going to continue just getting a tad more health. I think we're going to quit it at about 25 for now. Maybe, yeah. Maybe even before that. I really want to be concentrating on intelligence, really. I really want to unlock the ability to use the regal scepter staff, I can't remember now, that we get. Because that's going to be a gorgeous upgrade for us. But until we get 60 intelligence, there's just no need in targeting it. It might be 52, but I think it's 60. So in any case, you can see we've come back to the Celia Understair Grace, and we're just going to basically head on kind of south like this. There should be another Grace. I think it's around here. And I don't know if we still get Millicent's invasion if we defeat Njal first. So we're going to come out into the middle of here. It's probably going to be kind of dangerous because there's a lot of fairly strong looking knights out here to see if we can get the invasion. It's no biggie if we don't, but I just want to show it. And then we'll come back into here. I think it's like here-ish, where we'll see a dude named Commander Njal, who will get defeated, which will just ensure that we can progress Millicent's questline. Let's see if we got my positions correct out here. Could be kind of fun. Oh yeah, I got that almost directly on it. I love it when I get it that good. So we'll go ahead and use this. We'll clear this point off, otherwise I'm going to confuse myself. So we want to head out towards the 4. Realistically, we want to try to avoid getting tangled with, I think these are called Clean Rock Knights. And I always feel like these look massive, look at that. You should see them walking around. There's one right there, look. I really like their armor set, but it is going to be way too heavy for this character. And here's the invasion. Very good, that's exactly what I want. I'm going to try and stay somewhere that we are not going to get clean rotted. Let's switch to something that's going to be able to stun it. Like I can hear it moving. I really don't want to get too caught out by the clean rot stuff, so the actual rot stuff. So Millicent, pretty nasty. Oh my god, look at that. Crazy moveset. Okay, then round 2. Well, I'm going to try to bring her back to this Grace, I think. Because trying to fight on that was clearly not to my advantage. We need to catch her when she's outside of that move. I didn't realise she got hyper armor for the move that she was using. Come on then. Yeah, there we go. So let's go see if we can go back to the Grace. I really don't want to be fighting in the rot stuff anyway. So if we could just make it to here, I'll be kind of happy. Here we go. This will be much nicer to fight on. Oh, we've aggroed a knight. That's not good. That's really not good. Yeah, we probably failed this. Let's see if we can take you out quickly. There we go. Right. This messes with your rolling. It's rather nice. Oh man, really? Still alive? Oh, you suck. How did you survive? Oh man, get off. Get out of it, you. At least you're not spamming the weapon out right now. Here it comes again. Look, let's just get out of that. Here we go. We're all good now. Excuse me, Millicent. No. There we are. Much better plan. That's Millicent dealt with. Nothing incredibly groundbreaking for you to get out of that, but it is extra rune items for you guys to use when you need them. Right, so that's that dealt with, and then now we want to head under this way. Only this time we want to avoid all of the clean rot knights. Yes, this is exactly the guy we need to fight. And there's a summon. Interesting. I don't know if that's new or not. I've never had the option to summon there before. We're going to take it. That's going to make this a very different fight. Oh, it doesn't mean we can't be on the horse, though. Ha ha ha. There are advantages and disadvantages to this. Right, we need to deal with these very quickly. These are what make this anywhere near difficult. As usual, it's always the friends of the boss. Oh man, get off! Really? Okay, so this time, now that I know that this is going to immediately set the boss off, let's do this instead. So this immediately sets the boss off. It's interesting. Yes. His Lutal's gained that, so now I'm just going to come over here and be like, there we are. Much better. I guess those first ones must not have seen me coming somehow. There we go, that's that. Good Lutal, well done. You down. Get him for a backstab here. Come here. Damn it. Oh, what? The kick did so much damage. Right, there we go. Where's my runes before we continue this? There. Right, let's flask up a bit. Wow, that Pollyanna is useless. Look at the lack of anything you've done. This guy has so much health. Wow. Why does he have so much health? Or am I just not hitting? Why don't I have this on? She must have something that attracts attention, because he is not touching me at all. So it's going to start summoning new friends now, so I need to be careful of these. But if they're not going to target me, I'm just going to continue going for the boss. We are so close to the end at this point. To be fair, Lutal could probably finish him on his own. How are you still alive? Get out. Interesting. Cool, there's the unalloyed golden needle, which is nice. Now that I know that we have everything that we could possibly need for this quest for a small amount of time, let's go ahead and go back to... Do we give it straight to her? Let's just give it straight to her. So we want to go to the Celia back streets. And from here we have a bit of a dangerous path. There are some... I guess you'd call them living boulders. So these, like, are... I don't know, just such a strange concept to me. So From Software has always liked creating boulders that roll down hills to get you. These ones are considered actually like kind of enemies, so like they'll direct themselves towards you, but you also get runes from them if they like fall off of ledges or you kill them and stuff. And there will in fact be others that drop as lava tears later on, so. We're not going through this front gate here, we're going to go around the side. Don't tell me you've aggroed. I can't bother with you. Pick up the Sacramental Blood. New Sacred Tear.
Well, my flesh is a cup. If my flesh.
So yeah, we can't give it to her yet, but we will tag this. Okay, so we should have a happy Gowry. I'm going to show you how I get to him once, and then you guys can use your imagination from there. And I'm just showing this because the main thing that makes him a pain in the ass is he just does not have a very good local grace or anything. It would have been nice if I had a grace at his shack, but instead what I prefer doing is passing straight over to the other side of Celia here, and then taking a right-hand turn. And just sticking to the eastern side. This is because if you start going across that way, loads more aggro's on you. Oh, that's a relief. And when you have to pass through the tunnel part, a load of hits can kind of target you there. And I've been knocked off by horse and all sorts just trying to go that way, so I would just prefer coming this way. Hello, sir. Thank you.
Well, the work of a can you give me as well made? Can as well made as it is, it won't be much use snapping.
So have I given it to you then? Is that you having it? The needle. I think he has. Let's reload the area. I know I have to do that at least once. There we go. Now I can go back to Millicent. And we'll give her the needle.
Would you mind?
Skip all this. These Aeonia butterflies, they are. Right, make sure you pick these up. These are a pain in the ass to farm, and they don't come back. So the more of those you can get, probably the better. They're probably more annoying to farm than arterial leaves. There's quite a lot of stuff here, actually. I don't think even the Sacramento buds come back. Well, I'll have to check that. But lots of decent materials around here. Just looking around like, ooh, yes, I don't mind if I do go shopping. So I think we have to rest now. She should get better now that she's used the needle. Yes. So now I can progress this. There we go. That's some extra decks. Can't be used for me, I'm afraid. And then we should see her leave, which is good. Does this come back? Take a minute, bud. No, it goes. Look, it's gone. So yeah, just pick up all of these kind of one-time materials. They'll just be good. There's no reason to leave any of them around. Just always double check for materials whenever you're in these zones. So she's now actually going to be at Gowry's shack. So I'm going to go straight there. I just showed you guys exactly how I get there. So quick trip back over that way. So here we are back at Gowry's shack. And all we have is Millicent here. Yeah, she likes the feel of this place for some reason. And then all we need to do now is reload the area and she should move. And we're now greeted with more Gowry. And now we can get new sorceries. Might as well get them all, I suppose, whilst we're here. Particularly, we have Nightshard. Yes. Just take a look at something here. Boost invisibility sorcery, yeah. We don't need that. And I don't even know what it means by boosts. Yeah, real strange. Cool, so we got some new spells. That's him dealt with. And Millicent is done. Which leaves us with... There's a tower here with the Bloodhound. That's probably a good idea. Let's go do that. So we'll go back to the Church of Plague. And we'll head to the south. I don't think there's anything too bad down here. We will have to face a Bloodhound Knight over there. And we should get a spell. There's a few enemies on the actual bridge we've got to cross. Just trying to remember everything. So yeah, wherever we see butterflies in this area, I'm going to collect them because it really is a good idea just to get them all. Careful of the bats, we don't want those. There are a lot of them. Oh, even a lot of big ones as well. Lovely. If you ever wanted to farm them for some strange reason. Camp of demi-humans, not bother about those. Looks like there should be like an Erd tree there, doesn't it? But interesting. Careful at this bit, this is where it can be dangerous. Let's get some seriousness here. Where are you? I was gonna say, I know you're here. Haha, I got you. All that poise, it's just unfair. You should not have all that poise. Ouch, oh my god. whole ganging up on me. Where are you? There's not even like a sound. Ugh. There's just no way of like knowing or seeing, is there? Ride with me. That's all I have to say on the matter. Let's ride for ruin. I can't remember if there's a chest in there. I don't think there is. Yeah, I'm just going to pass through. Let's go and get this loot up here instead. So behind here is a Bloodhound Knight. I can't remember if we can get him through the wall. Right, heal up. Oh, he's getting me back. That's funny. There we go. Makes me laugh. Eternal Darkness. I don't think I've ever tried it. I can't remember what that does. Excuse me. Really? Alright, cool. So we've got that. So that clears this bit up. Which means we're done with almost all of this. There is actually another dungeon up here that is hidden, but we're going to leave that until we're doing a certain quest line. 4 minutes is not enough time to do that cave or any of the other caves. There's another one over here that's probably useful. I don't know when's a good time to do them, really. There's Neverjoe here for a set of ashes, but that's really kind of post-game. There's a hard dude here. Not post-game. In a bit, should I say. There's loads of things we could nip out and do in Caelid, but I really like to leave it for when we're ready for Caelid. And so... Can we make... We can make Preserving Bolus. If I do that, am I on light load still? I am. Okay, I think we're going to make our way to the abandoned cave. We'll give it a go in the next episode to see what happens. So, we want to go... about here. For that, it's best to come to this grace. Okay then, so, I'm just going to make our way over. You'll know you're going the right way if you see an Iron Maiden enemy. Don't worry, we're not trying to fight that enemy. We just want to make sure we use that as our landmark. Pretty sure. Where are we? Looking for that cave. I could get it across from here then instead of having to use... No, I reckon that jump will be a death. I have to come across these branches. There's the Iron Maiden. We don't want to annoy that. That's just telling us we're in the right place. Just going to come out this way. I'm going to go across this little branch here. Is this a branch or a root? I think this is a root. Same thing. Mostly. And then we can go into this cave. Ready for the next episode. Perfect. This cave isn't particularly long, but you do need to make sure that you can create yourself some preserving boluses. So I hope you have been picking up the Crystal Cave Mask, like I said, because you're going to want it now. And we're going to put those there instead of the wolves, is the case. Cool. So that basically when we get in here and we get infected, we can just press left on there, and that's going to help us out. And because we need to get used to not having that on, do I have something that can increase my rot resistance? Let's take a look. I can upgrade my flask, but it really is not going to help much. It's already recovering me to full anyway, so chest. Talismans. That one. I believe it's vitality that does rot. No, it's immunity. Do we have one that does immunity? I don't think I do. Vitality, focus, robustness. Nope, I've got every single one except for that. Oh, that's a shame. I guess we'll stick with the Earth Tree thing for now then. Cool, well, that'll be the end of the episode. In the next one then we're going to take this on, which should be called the Abandoned Cave. This is going to be... I'm basically just going to take a risk and I'm going to switch out the Earth Tree's favour for getting 20% more runes so we can get some extra levels going on. So, hopefully this has been a good episode for you guys and I'll see you all in the next one.